For 3D, it's time to draw me, Donald. Ah! Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another cartoon drawing tutorial. Today is Donald from Thomas and Friends. Donald is a classic. But you don't want to hear about that. You want to get ready for a very detailed drawing tutorial. Whoever requested this drawing, and you know who I'm talking about, asked for the three-dimensional version of Donald. So it's not going to be a straight-on drawing like Percy was a little while back. This one's going to be a little bit difficult. So, get something sugary to drink, because you're going to need the extra energy, and get your 3 P's out, your paper, your pencil, and your pen. Hopefully there's an eraser at the end of that pencil, because we may all need it. Okay. Okay. So, let's get started. And I got it all started off very easy today. We're going to start with a nice, wonderful circle. And I'm drawing a little bit off to the side here because we're going to have a whole train going on over here. So once you have that nice big circle, we're going to do a circle inside of it. And I'm going to go slow because this is hard. Okay, so we got our circle within a circle. All right? Are you with me so far? Okay, so right underneath this nice double circle we just did, we're going to do a rectangle. It's going to be a pretty thick rectangle. Okay. Got a nice big thick rectangle, and then we're going to cut that rectangle in half. Boom! Ah! Okay. I'm trying to get the hard parts out of the way. I don't know if I am or not, but I'm trying. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to, from the corner of that big rectangle, we're going to just do a little curved line and another curved line on this side. It almost looks like we're doing a little weird J on this one, and then a curvy L, I guess, would be on that side. All right, so we're getting there already. I'm not sure if my train is a little awkward here. So now we're going to do the secret I've been telling you about. And I'm saying it pretty loud, so I don't know how much of a secret it's going to be. The magic T. And we're going to put that magic T right in. Wow, that T is so crooked. Your T will look a lot better than mine, I'm sure. Okay, so we got our magic T in there. And for those that don't know, why is this a magic T? Is because this T is going to tell us where all the pieces of the face are going to drop into, and that's what we're going to do now. So let's do this. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to. I'm doing this so backwards, it's not even funny. Okay, so we're going to do the 2 eyes, and the first eye is going to go right about here, a nice big circle. And we're going to go across that magic T line, and that's another nice big circle here. And, let's see, am I doing that right? Pretty sure I am. Okay, so we got our 2 big circles, and then we're going to use this magic T line right about here, and we're going to make a slanty line going down. And then we're just going to do a straight line. So we did kind of a little triangle nose, right? All right, let's just move on here. I'm going a little bit fast because there's so many details to this. We're going to use that magic T line, and we're going to draw in here another circle. Go across, we're going to do another circle. All right. We're going to drop in his mouth, and of course we're using that middle T line. And we're going to do a straight line here. And then we're going to give him a curved happy face line there. Okay. And then right underneath there, we're going to do a little baby smiley face. That's his chin. Okay. All right, so we're looking at this triangle nosy thing we did here, and we're just going to give a little curved line right there at the end of his nose. Okay, and most of the Thomas the Friends trains, they all have really puffy cheeks, or they have nice cheeks. So we're going to give him a curved line from that little curved line. We're going to give him a bigger curved line going this way, all the way to where the end of his mouth is, and we're going to do the same on this side. All right. And then up here, above his eyes, we're just going to give him some eyebrows, which are just curved lines. At the end of this eyebrow, we're going to just give it a little bit of thickness here. So I'm giving him a little thick eyebrow up on the top. Okay, now we're getting his face here. This is where it's going to start getting a little bit trickier. I know I keep saying that. You're like, you're making me scared, but I'm not trying to. So what we're going to do is, I'm just looking to see the best way to do this because it is crazy. Okay, we're going to go over here, right about here, and we're going to do another circle. So it's a little bit off to the side here. And then why are we doing this off to the side? Because we're going to connect these two circles. So this it's a littler circle than this one. And then we're just going to connect these two together. So, and this is, if for those that have drawn these sort of things before, we are basically making a sphere. So as you can see, I used the top of this line up here, up top of this big circle to go to the bottom of this circle, and then we're going to use this one and do the same thing. So, alright. And then once you have this beautiful sphere here, we're just going to get rid of that part. So we have his body! Alright! Alright. Alright, so the next step we're going to do here is we are going to do his trademark little metal thing around his head. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take that magic T and we're just going to go to the side here and make a little oval. And then on the other side, we're going to make another oval. Why are we making little eggs on his head? That's weird. These are going to be our little indicators of where we're going to put his thing that goes around his head. I'm not sure what they are. It's like a little wire or it's like a little metal thing. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to start right here on this oval, and we're going to go around this round shape that we made earlier, this nice big circle. And we're just going to go like that. And then we're going to do another one. And that's right, a parallel line, a line that follows the path of another but never crosses. Alright, never touches. Alright, so now we have this little thing that's over on above his head. And then we're going to erase just the mark so that these ovals actually become the turn in this metal piece. And then we're going to take this and we're going to go straight to the back. And we're going to do two of these little these slightly slanty lines. This line is going to probably follow this top line that you made earlier. So, alright. So now what we're doing here is we are making the 3D look, and how we do that is we have all the main shapes already done here in the front, and we're kind of redoing these shapes back here, but a little bit smaller. I know, it's kind of weird. But let's go ahead and do some more of this 3D stuff. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go down here to this weird this little curved line here, and we are going to follow all the way to the back, and it's going to be, boy, my lines are just horrible right now. And we're going to follow all the way to the back, and then right over here we're going to make another curved line. See how we have a curved line here, curved line there. Okay, now we're going to go down to this first rectangle, right where that line that we divided it, and we're going to go take this back as well. And as you can see, this line actually slants. So this one's slanting down this way. This one's going to slant in this direction. And basically, you're going to look at this line that you made here, and you're going to make about half of that size here. And then take a slanting line all the way to the side. Alright. And then once you got that, Now it's starting to look like it's more three-dimensional, huh? Okay. All right. Some of you might have noticed that my shirt might have changed. I did this video once already. Actually, I've done it twice, and there's been some technical errors, and so this is about the 4th time doing this tutorial, if you can believe it. So you might see a little bit of messiness from when you saw the first part of it, but just ignore that. Okay, we're going to look at this bottom rectangle, and we're going to make it bigger. We're going to make it a little bit bigger. And the way we're going to make it bigger is we're just going to add a little bit of a small rectangle right here, and we're going to do it on the same side. So we have 2 small rectangles. We're going to, actually let's use these. We can use these marks. This one right here where we have the first line, we're actually going to make a big circle. Nice big circle. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to look at, actually let's just use this line too. We're going to use this line, we're going to make another big circle right here. Wow. Okay. What do you think about that? Is that pretty cool? Alright. Alright, now, what we're going to do with these 2 big circles is right next to the side of it, we're going to make a little U shape, and we're going to make another U shape on this side, and then we're going to get rid of the line. Probably should have done that first. So we have nice, beautiful circles. And then we're going to fill these circles in black. And I think you can see what we're making there. His buffers. All right. Now we're going to look at this middle. So I'm kind of doing some of the fun stuff because this stuff is hard, this three-dimensional stuff. So once I do a couple of those, I'm just like, okay, I need a break. Let's do some fun stuff. So we're going to take this top rectangle and we're going to make a smaller little rectangle inside there. So we're doing some details. Let's do some fun stuff to his eyes. Let's see. What can we do? Yes, let's add a circle, a smaller circle in there. On both of these eyes, just a small circle, and then we're going to fill all the rest of this black. Fill it in. Yeah, he's looking good now. All right. All right, Donald. What else do you need? Oh, okay. Let's do some of the hard stuff. Oh. Sorry. I know. I should be happy to do hard stuff, right? All right. So we're looking at this nice big rectangle that we made, and we have a little. See how we made it bigger, and we made a little piece right there that's straight. So we're going to do a little straight piece on the other side here. So we have like a little backwards L, and then we're going to make a long line over there. Now it might be easier to start with the line and go back and then make this straight line. That works too. Okay, once you got that part, we're going to, let's just do that too. We're going to take the bottom of this long rectangle and we're going to go back, make another slanty line back. And since this is a straight line, we're going to put a straight line here. Actually, I know this is going to change a little bit as we go further down into there, because we made a rectangle here, and it's actually not going to be a rectangle. I'm wondering if maybe we should do that. Let's just do it now. Let's get the hard stuff out of the way. Okay, so this big long line that you just made, we're going to make a parallel line and follow it all the way back. And see how we have this little straight line? We're going to make another parallel line. So we made like this big thick L, or a long L inside that square we just made. Why did we do that? That's weird. I know it's weird. So what we're going to do now, and might make more sense now, is we're going to get rid of that big line there that made it into a rectangle. And see, now we made just this big thick L line. I know, that wasn't that fun. I know, I'm sorry. Okay, so let's move on. But it's taken shape now, so now you're getting excited, and you're like, hey, that's kind of cool. I like this. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to make a nice, straight, big line. Big, straight line. And this line is going to go just above his, what is that, his boiler, I think? It's been a while since I watched Thomas, but, So we have a nice big line, and then we're going to make a curved line. And this curved line goes from, first, that straight line we just made, it's going to start over here, and it's going to go, it's a big rainbow line, and then it's going to land over on his buffer. Okay, so let's do some placeholders here and have a little bit of fun, because I love fun. Okay, let's go to that magic T-line, and we're going to follow that center magic T-line, and we are going to go up a little bit higher, and we're going to make a beautiful rectangle. That doesn't look very three-dimensional, does it? But wait, there's more. Okay, once you have that rectangle, we're going to make an egg. A nice oval. Nice oval egg. All right. Yikes, that's a horrible oval egg. Yours will be a lot better. Okay, we have our oval egg here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make a little curved line inside that oval egg. And we're going to erase everything inside the second curved line. And we're going to erase this part here. I think. Does that look right? I've done this so many times, I should know this already. Okay, it's wrong. Go back. Make your oval egg. Everything from the oval egg is right. Okay, you make your oval egg, and then my bad. We're gonna make this a curved line here, and then we have our three-dimensional pipe. Sorry about that. All right, then so you have your old egg and then a curved bottom. Okay, then we're gonna go down here, and we're gonna make another curved line and a curved line underneath. So two sad faces, and then we're gonna just put a little, give it two little ears. So a C on this side and a backward C on this side, and then we're going to erase that. So then we got his three-dimensional pipe. Then we're going to make a giant U shape right after. Whoa, that's a really big U. That might be too big. How about that? Is that better? U shape there. All right. And then we have one more little U shape over here. Over here, where we made this giant curved line, we can make this U shape right about where it meets into the boiler. And this one's actually going to have a little circle in it. So we made his bell. All right, let's look at his big body. And we need to put 3 curved lines. Ready? 3 big curved lines. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 curved lines. Oh, did you get them? Did you get all 3? All right, now we accidentally cut right into his pipe thing, so we have to erase the lines that go into his pipe. All right, but wait, there's more erasing. Yes, I love erasing. Not really, but okay. So right here in the middle, we're going to add a rectangle, and we're going to get rid of that line that cuts into it. Now, what is in this rectangle? I don't know. When I pull up his toy, it says Donald. So maybe it says Donald on there. Or maybe it's his number. Does anyone know what his number is? Comment below. Tell me what it is. and anyone else that wants to know. Okay. He's coming along, right? He's chugging along. No train pun intended. Okay. All right, so let's continue here. We are going to go back down to this big, long part that we made here. And this part actually needs to go further. So we're going to make it go a little bit further. And that actually becomes the bottom. Well, actually, it's... Basically, we're going to make a sideways box. And this becomes the bottom of that box. So we make that line bigger, and then we're going to make a nice straight line. And then, I'm trying to see. It's always, with 3 dimensionals, you know how normally I just do square, circle, triangle, but these shapes are all angled, so it's kind of hard to like say, okay, we have a square here. But I'm gonna do my best. Okay, so we are going to right where you see this pipe thing, it goes all the way back. If you can extend that a little bit further back, that will become the bottom of his train thing, and we're going to actually add a little square in here. Ugh. Or a rectangle or square. It's supposed to be a square. But okay, so we got the square. Well, we're almost there. So now we got to connect this top roof line with the back of this box that we made, and we got it. Maybe. Do we got it? Okay. We don't got it. All right, let's make the box first. And we got the box. Now my curved line should have ended up right by where this box is. So I've got to adjust a little bit here. So here's my curved line. I'm going to move it over a little bit. So basically we made a side of a box, but the top part is round. And it does move out a little bit like that. So we still got our rainbow, we got our, okay, good. Okay, so then we're just going to connect this corner with the top of the rainbow, and I think that's the hardest part. I've been saying, it's all hard! I know, I'm rushing through it because it's so detailed that I know there's a lot of different parts to it, and my pen is running out of ink. So, bye-bye pen. Please, have ink in it. Yay! Okay, so that makes it easier. All right, now he has circle windows on this side, and as you can see, his windows kind of get cut off here, so we can only put part of a window. So there's one circle window, and he would have another circle window on this side over here, if you could see over there, but you can't, so. All right, and we're going to put a straight line right here, dividing up this top box, and we're going to put one more line at the back. All right, Donald, my goodness, you're a little bit hard. All right, now let's get his little latch thing up here, and what it is a square. Yay, a normal shape, yes, square. And then we're going to draw next to that square a big circle, and then we're going to draw another circle underneath it. And let's see. All right, I know this. All right, backing up here. Okay, so we got our square. We got our circle. We're going to make that into a donut. And we're going to, let's see our donut. We're going to erase everything in our donut so we can see that's a donut. Looks good. And then we're just going to draw two straight lines coming out of it. There, that's good. All right, now let's get his wheels. And I think we are all done with Donald. I'm looking to see if I'm missing anything, and I'm sure some of you are probably going, oh, you're forgetting the best part. I can't see it. So we'll do details next, but let's get the wheels, and then we'll be all caught up here. Okay, so what we're going to do with wheels is it's going to be 5 U's. U shapes. Big U's. So we're going to start here. 1. Whoa. It's a big U. And you can see that it goes up a little higher on this side. So start over here by the buffer and just go one big U shape. All right. And these don't have to be perfectly placed. We just want to get his wheels in there. So, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put his last wheel in the back here to make sure I end up back there. And you can see that it's smaller. So, to make it look perfect, what we're going to do is we're going to see this long line that we made over here. We're going to make another long line just like it. We're not going to keep it unless you're going to make railroad tracks, which would be kind of cool. So, we have our big U, and it touches that line, and then the smaller U touches the back, touches that line. And then we have to make 3 more U's in here. So 1, 2, 3. Yikes. Okay. And, well, my U's are horrible looking. That's okay. So, as you can see, we got 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to just draw a normal circle in each one, or I'm sorry, oval shapes in each one. And I know they don't look very three-dimensional, so what we're going to do to make them look three-dimensional is we're just going to draw a curve. We're going to draw a parallel line that curves and ends right at the bottom. So it's almost like a little flat J. Flat J, flat J, flat J, flat J. So we kind of have, so if you have, oh, well, it's supposed to be a U shape, right? So you have your U shape, and then we just go like that. It's like it's like parallel line, except for it cuts off at the very bottom. So, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do this on the other side, and this wheel's right about here. So another U shape. And you kind of want to make sure it's matching up a little bit with the other one, so it doesn't look like he's got a wonky wheel. That sounds like an episode, actually, of Thomas. All right, so we got a U shape here, and of course we have to do the little weird J thing. And wow, this is... And that is why it is great that you guys have pencils, because you can erase and make it all perfect before you ink it in. All right, so... this last little bit, what we're going to do is these 3 wheels that you made here, we're going to just connect them all with one line. And once you have that line all together, we're going to do one more line underneath it, and then make those circles like that. Okay? And there you go. Okay. Maybe we should do the... I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it! Because, why not? So you got, if you did this line thing, and you want to keep it, that's cool. We'll do one more line thing over here. Let me see if it'll work here. And then we'll just make some straight lines. And that's our railroad tracks. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea. So anyway, there's Donald. Done. Ink these in. And don't ink in the magic T. Let's clean up his face here. All right, we're inking him up. We're inking. But we're not inking in the magic T. Wow, he looks funny. Oh my goodness. Forgot. Right where this eyebrow is meets his nose. So if you can make a little curvy line like that, you don't have to, but in a lot of the images that I've seen of him, for some reason, his nose is very pronounced, and it curves in like that. Okay, so ink these in, color them up. Thank you for sticking with this one. I know it's crazy. I probably went too fast. I apologize. I know there's a lot of details in here, but use that pause button. Go back through a couple times. Look for pictures of Douglas, too, if it helps. If you got the toy, that helps as well. And let's see. I'm going to pick the next thing we're going to draw. And you know I will draw whatever you... Well, it has to be a cartoon character, right? I will draw anything you guys send my way. All right, but I have to pick it out, of course. First thing. All right, ready? Is it... Snake. Okay, wait. Hold on a second here. All right. And we have... Yeah, a little frog. Okay. This is it. And we have... Shellington from the Octonauts. Some of you are going, yeah, more Octonauts! And some are like, more Octonauts? No, I'm sure everyone loves the Octonauts. I love the Octonauts, and I think we're almost running out of Octonauts. But that's okay, because we will do them all. We'll do everything that you guys send my way. So, don't forget, we have a Facebook page to send your drawings to, and please, please help us out and subscribe! And don't forget to like the video, too, because that makes me think, I did a pretty good job. So, all right, thank you so much for watching. Keep drawing. The more you draw, the better you get. And I'll see you next time.